Hello everyone, welcome to my channel Hindi CBSE Classroom. Please subscribe to my channel and hit the bell button next to it so that you will get notification whenever I post a new video. I have created separate playlist in my channel for each and every class separately. So please check the description box below and you can select accordingly. So let's start today's topic. Today we are going to learn Class A Chapter 12 Sudhama Charit Part 2. So if you haven't seen the part 1, I'll give that in the description box below. So in the part 1 we learned first para, second para and this third small paragraph. We learned how Sudhama came to Krishna for help and how Krishna with great love took care of Sudhama. And the last para what we learned Sudhama's wife had sent some rice pocket for him for the Krishna, and this next para is about that. This one. This para here, earlier in what happened in their childhood days, Sudhama ate chana, that is chickpeas without giving it to Krishna. In earlier when they were kids and they were living in the ashram, Sudhama ate all the chana, that is of Krishna's share as well as his own share. He ate all that by himself. So here now Krishna is teasing Sudhama, talking about that incident. So first let's read it out. आगे चना गुरु मातु दये ते लये तुम चाबी हमें नहीं दीने. आगे means earlier or old days. Chana means chickpeas. Guru Matu means Guru Mata. So Guru Mata is no one but the wife of Guru. Daye means gave. Te means gave you. Laye means that. Tum means you. Laye means take. You took. Tum means you. Chabi means chewed. Hame means me. Nahi means no. Dine means gave. So here Krishna is telling, in those early days, the chana that Guru Mata gave for both of us, you chewed them without giving me. That time you took it and chewed them without giving me all those chana. Aage chana Guru Matu daye the. In the earlier days, what the Guru Mata gave, those chanas, which the Guru Mata gave, laye tum, you took it, chabi hame nahi dine. You chewed them or you ate them without giving me. Syam kahiyo, muskaye Sudhama so, चोरी की बान में हो जू प्रवीणे. Syam is like Sham. It is another name of Krishna. So Krishna kahiyo means says. Muskai means smiling. Sudhama so means to Sudhama. So Syam kahiyo muskaye Sudhama so. Chori means stealing. Ki ban means habit, the habit of stealing. May how ju pravine. May how means chori ki ban mein, that is chori ki aadat mein, that is the stealing habit of yours. Ho ju pravine, you have become very expert. Pravine means expert. So Syam kahyo muskaye Sudhama so. So Krishna is saying, Krishna is smiling and saying to Sudhama that chori ki ban mein ho ju pravine. The stealing, your stealing behavior or your stealing habit, in that habit now you have become very expert. पोट्री काख में चापी रहे तुम, खोलत नाही सुधारस बीने. Potri means, we learned in the last paragraph, packet. Kankh means armpit. Mein chapi means in hiding. Rehetum means you are hiding. You are hiding some pocket in your armpit. Kholat means opening. Nahi, no. Sudha means amrit. Amrit means holy water. Okay. Ras means taste. Bhine means they are soaked. So पोटरी खाक में चापी रहे तुम. You are hiding a packet in your armpit. So Krishna smiled at Sudama and what he said? Here he said, your stealing habit has not gone and you have become very expert in it. Now he is saying, पोटरी खाक में चापी रहे तुम. You are hiding the pocket in your armpit. खोलत नाही सुधारस बीने. You are not opening it, which tastes as if it is soaked in amrit, that is holy water. It tastes, it is very much tasty and you are hiding that in your armpit. पोचले बानी अजो न तजो तुम. तेसे भाभी के तंदुल किन्हे. पोचली means old. Bani means habit. Ajo means today. Na, no. Tajo means left it. Tyagna, that is you haven't left that habit. Tum means you. Tese, in the same way. Bhabi means sister-in-law. Ke tandul, sister-in-law's rice. Kinhe means take it. So he is telling, you haven't left. Pochli bani means your old habit. Ajo na tajo tum. You haven't left today also. Your old habit of yours hasn't left you till today. Tesai, that's why. Bhabi ke tandul kinhe, that's why you are not giving me my sister-in-law's rice. Tandul means rice. So you are still having the old habit of not sharing anything with me. Earlier in the childhood days, you didn't share the chana that Guru Mata gave for both of us. You ate that all alone. In the same way, Krishna smiled at Sudama and said, now the stealing habit of yours is very much increased and you are expert. You have become expert in stealing. Still you are hiding the pocket in your armpit and you are not opening it and which tastes, that packet of yours which tastes as if it is soaked in amrit. And you haven't left your old habit till today. That's why you're not giving me my sister-in-law's rice. So that's it about this one. This one is little big. यह पुलकिन वह उठी मिलनी. So in this paragraph they have met and all this chapter is over. Now next one is here the Sudama has left the palace. That is, he has met the Krishna and they had a great talk and Sudama also gave him the rice packet he bought from his house that his wife gave him in order to give Krishna, and Krishna became very happy and he enjoyed it. Then later what happened? Later Sudama left saying that okay, I am going back to my home, but for his surprise Krishna didn't give him anything in return. Because Sudama actually he came to Krishna in order to get help because he was very poor and he wanted Krishna to help him in poverty. But for his shock, what happened? Krishna didn't give him a single penny, or he didn't promise also to help him in his poverty time. But he was very generous and he was very caring towards the Sudama. But at the end he thought, okay, he'll give me some money or some coins or gold coins or something in order to help him during his poverty. But that didn't happen. So Sudama felt very angry, or usually we'll feel if we expect something from someone and they don't give us that, we'll feel angry. So the same happened to Sudama. So this paragraph shows how he felt while he was going back to his house. On the way, what and all thoughts came in his mind. So now just let us read it. वह पुलकनी, वह उठ मलिनी, वह आदर की बात. So he is telling, the Sudama is thinking, वह पुलकिनी means that excitement. Pulkini means that excitement. वह उठी मिलनी means उठना मिलना means he stood up and they met each other. That was wonderful. वह उठी मिलनी मीन्स उठना मिलना, दैट इज गेटिंग अप एंड मीटिंग ईच अदर, हाउ वी मेट ईच अदर. वह आदर की बात, and that respected, adar means respected, baat means way, the respected way. So Sudama is telling how the excitement and how he met me, how he stood up when he saw me, and how respectfully he talked to me, that and all was fantastic. But what happened? वह पठवनी गोपाल की कछु न जानी बात. But वह means that, पठवनी means the way of sending me off. Gopal ki, Gopal is another name for Krishna. Gopal ki means Gopals, that is Krishnas. Kachu means nothing. Na jani baat, na means no, jani means understood, jat matter. So वह पठवनी गोपाल की, that way, his way of sending me off, कछु न जानी जात, but I didn't understand anything about it, because he didn't give me anything in return. But वह पुलकिनी means that excitement, that how he stood up and how he met me and the respect he gave me and how royally he treated me, that was fabulous. That, and the way how he sent me off, he paid me sent off, that was very awkward, or that was very saddening, because he didn't give me any help, or he didn't promise me to help me anything, he didn't give anything at all. So that I couldn't understand, I was not able to understand why he did something like that to me. घर घर औरत फिरे तनक दही के काज. So now he is telling about Krishna. Sudama is thinking about Krishna. Ghar ghar means house. Kar औरत फिरे means he kept on running house to house. Tanak means little. Dahi means curd. Ke kaj, for that. Kaj means for that. So he's telling he used to run from house to house in order to get a little curd for himself. So he's telling how he was such a person who would run house to house to get a small or little piece of curd. कहो भैया जो अब भयो, कहा भैया जो अब भयो, हरि को राज समाज. So what? That is कहो भयो means so what, जो अब भयो, so what that he is having now, what he is having now. Hari means another name for Krishna. Ko Raj Samaj means he is having his whole kingdom, or he is having his old kingdom. So what? He is telling kaho bhayo to ab bhayo. So what that he is having now. Hari ko Raj Samaj, that is Krishna is having a kingdom. So he is telling first and all he used to go run house to house just to steal or just to take a little curd from all the places or all the houses. So what that now he is having a Raj, he is having a whole kingdom of his, still he should be down to earth, but he is not. He is telling he is not, because he didn't help me. He forgot that we used to go to house and house in order to take the curd, and still, but now he is having a Raj kingdom, so his attitude has got changed. So he is cursing Krishna in mind. हो आवत नाही हुतो, वाही पठियो ठेली. Ho means ho avat means ho means me. Avat means come. Nahi means no. Huto means I won't come at all. Vahi means if they means she, that is his wife. Pathayo means sent me. Theli means forcefully. So he's telling ho avat. Ho means me, I won't have come at all. Nahi huto means I won't have come at all. Vahi patiyo theli. If she wouldn't have sent me forcefully, I wouldn't have come to Krishna for help. So now he is cursing his wife also, that he came all this way to Krishna's house, all was in vain. I won't have come at all for help. But it was all because of my wife. She forcefully sent me here. That's why I had to come here, or else I won't have come at all. अब कहियो समझाए के बहुदन धरो सकेली. So he is telling ab means now. Kahiho means I will tell her samujhai ke means I'll make her understand. Bahu means many. Dhan means money. Dharo means gave. Sakeli means you take care. So he's telling, ab kahiyo samjhao ke. Now I'll tell her and make her understand that bahu dhan dharo sakeli. Krishna has gave us many money. He has given us many money. Sakeli means now you take care. So he's telling, she only told me, I won't have come at all for help, but she only told me that forcefully she sent me to Krishna's house, and she told that there is no need that I should ask him help. Even after seeing my condition itself, Krishna will get to know that he wants help, and he'll give on his own, and he will help Sudama in order to overcome his poverty. But what happened? Krishna didn't help him at all. So now he is telling, I won't have come at all, but she only sent me forcefully. Now I'll go home and tell her and make her understand that he has given a lot of money. Now you take care. So he is just taunting. He's just taunting his wife that he has given lot of money. Now you just have to take care. I'll tell her like that, because she don't know anything. Like that he's telling. So what happened here? The Sudama, when he is coming back home, he is very saddened, and he is very sad that he didn't get any help from Krishna. So he is telling, when Krishna saw me, he had so excitement. He was so excited. He treated me very royally, and he respectfully treated me. But what happened to him when he was sending me off? He didn't give me any gift. He didn't promise me to help. So I didn't understood his way, why he treated me like that. And he is telling, he was just a person Krishna was just a person who would run to house and house stealing dahi, that is stealing curd from houses and houses. But now when he has got a huge kingdom of his own, so what, that now he is having a kingdom of his own. He was a person who would run house to house collecting curd or stealing curd from everyone. But now he has forgotten. When he has become a great king, now he has forgotten, and and Krishna has got a lot more attitude. And he is telling, and now he is also cursing his wife that I wouldn't have come at all at this place in order to get help from Krishna, but my wife, she only sent me forcefully, and now I let her understand that Krishna has sent a lot of money, now you just have to take care. And he is telling, now the wife will understand how the Krishna has changed. So that's all. Now we'll learn the next two paragraphs in part 3. I hope you understood, because it is little tough, that's why I am taking it in parts, so that you will understand more clearly, because this is not normal chapter, this is different. So if you get all the words all together, you won't understand. So I am taking it in parts. Day by day I'll take in parts. Okay, so I hope you understood this, and please let me know if you have any doubts, or please let me know if you want me to do any other chapters. Thank you, and please don't forget to subscribe to my channel.